Hey guys, Mr. Kim again with more Hearthstone for you. So we're playing the Cthulhu Druid again. We're starting immediately right after the next episode. And so we're just going to jump on in and let's play some games. Oh, man. This has been a pretty fun day of recording. I've gotten to play a lot of different games. I've done a lot of different stuff. I have no idea how I'm going to be posting this on YouTube. I'm going to have to try to figure that out, but I'll probably do that after I record and kind of get a schedule set up. That's why. You guys don't need to worry about that. Let's just worry about what's in front of us. And that in front of us is a warrior. There we go. I like keeping the 2-1 in my hand because I think the extra 2 damage is pretty helpful. Okay. Well, we have a lot of ramp in our hand. I'm hoping to draw something actually, like, big. Because we got an extra 3 mana sitting in our hand. I mean, we can drop a 4-drop on turn 1. Just summon a couple 1/1s. Say, I'm nervous about Whirlwind effects, but if I can get him to use one here, and say not use one, and then like execute my Ancient of War, then I'm pretty sure that's a plus for me. So we'll see what he does. Okay, okay. Thought my recording stopped, but no, we're good. We're good. So we're gonna be sitting here. Turn 2 looks to be a little clunky. I'm trying to think of something he would play that I could really use Disciple of Cthulhu on, and I'm not really coming up with that much. So I mean, okay. He's gonna armor up. I think we're just gonna go into Aspirant. Go ahead and plink away that armor. If he doesn't kill that, I might actually just coin Nourish in order to try to draw some cards and actually draw things I can play versus having all this ramp in my hand. He does have the War Axe. Ugh, that's disappointing. I can still play Elder next turn though. Yeah, let's go ahead and just Elder. Play on curve. Give him a couple smacks and move on. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the Cthulhu Druid deck. It's really simple. It has a pretty solid game plan. It's got a lot of really good mid to late game in it with the, you know, the 5/7 taunts, Sylvanas, Ancient of War. Of course, you got Twin Emperor. I'm expecting a Ravaging Ghoul. There it is. It's unfortunate, but I mean, what can you do? So, best thing we can do is clear this off, and we're just gonna get ready, build up our board again, go at him hard. Because we've not seen anything out of him except for War Axe and Ravaging Ghoul. So this really could be about any kind of warrior deck. I'm thinking it's more of a control fatigue warrior because he's not being very aggressive with his plays. Like, I'm not expecting to see a Grim Patron here. We are going to have to watch for Brawl. That's going to be a big one to watch for. And I'm going to have to sneeze, guys. Oh, I hope that didn't get too bad. But I think, actually, we can Azure Drake here. Innervate. Wrath. There we go. I like getting the Azure Drake on the board. It's a pretty reasonable threat. We got to draw a card. The ramp is becoming increasingly less valuable as we get later in the game because you don't need all that extra mana when you're already getting 10. Okay. Is this a Reno Jackson deck? I don't think I've seen 2 copies of the same card yet. Okay, there's a swipe. That's going to be pretty valuable. Can really help out against a lot of things. Well, literally a lot of things. Not like a lot of things that a warrior might have. But if he plays a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to think what he would play. Acolyte of Pain doesn't scare me that much. I'm probably more concerned with the armor than I am with the Acolyte. Okay, he's going to just draw cards. I'm assuming Ravaging Ghoul's the next play. Battle Rage for more cards. Yeah, he's looking for answers. Which, that helps me a lot in the Fatigue game. Okay, and he's just gonna punch that. I don't care. We might let him get maximum value off the Acolyte, which scares me. Okay, he's gonna get it anyway. I'm half tempted to just swipe this damn board. So, I mean, I can just swipe the board. Or, well, no, let's go ahead and draw our cards. That 1 damage really shouldn't be relevant.
Are you my master?
Okay, and we drew Cthulhu. So that's pretty good for us. We drew Cthulhu. Playing the Beckoner also activates Twin Emperor, which I'm assuming is going to get brawled. So yeah, I didn't really think the 1 damage on the Acolyte was relevant, and I wanted to get my Cthulhu over 10.
My blade be thirsty.
I don't care. I have swipe.
My blade be thirsty.
I'm starting to care. Now the 1 damage becomes relevant. Ah, crap. I can still Twin Emperor my way out of this. So this is, unless Frothing is that good of a card, then this isn't a Reno Jackson deck. And yeah, Twin Emperor just shuts this down so hard. Hey.
The feast of souls begins. Come, little ones.
And I don't care how high your attack gets. You got 4 health and I got 4 power. You're going to have to deal with this. It just shuts down the double Frothing Berserker play. Like, yeah, it's going to cost me my entire Twin Emperor card, but it shuts this down so hard. Because I don't see him running Silence. I don't see him running any big removal. And if he executes one of these, I don't care. You know, Cthulhu's coming, Ragnaros is still in the deck. Ancient of War. Okay. Does he have a second slam? What does he have? Because if he sacks 1, I can at least... Okay, he has War Axe. So if he stacks 1, I can still at least swipe the other, which is probably going to be the answer here. He's going to slam. He's trying to save both, which terrifies me. Because if he can save both, I'm in a lot of trouble. He's going to rope out. Okay, he ropes. Well, with that having been done, we're just gonna throw the 4/2 into one of the 10/4s. We're gonna swipe the other one, and then I think we're just gonna Twilight Elder Darnassus.
So much pain.
No, I want to play you. Thank you.
Guide my lads.
There we go. Okay. That was very scary. That was like a mid-rangey combo play that did not work out in his favor. I'm not sure why he roped out there. Maybe he's... I don't know. Maybe he lagged. Maybe he had some issues. I don't know. But this is a really bad spot for him. Blood to Ichor. I don't care. But why would he Blood to Ichor that? Because he's going to Gromish that. Okay. He's really looking to put a lot of damage on us here.
For a loon.
Come on, Cthulhu, I need this. Oh, I need this Cthulhu. Okay, we got him. Whew. We're good. Oh, if I didn't kill that Gromish, we were in so much trouble. I'm assuming there's an execute coming, right? There's no execute coming. He's looking for taunt. Oh, he gets Rag. Not even Ragnaros saves him, though. Because, I mean... it doesn't save him. I don't know what that was supposed to do. And we win.
Well played.
He had to have been looking for a taunt there. That's the only thing that really could have saved him, so I don't know what that play was. Alright, let's do one more. Let's do one more. We're only 10 minutes in. We can do another one. I wonder if there's a way to reset that deck list, too, because that's kind of annoying to see it halfway done. But it'll reset once we find the match. There it goes. I don't know if there's a way to do that, though. Maybe I should just cut it out. I probably will. If I can remember to. Depends on how my night at work was.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
Yeah, a lot of my nights have become come home from work, eat, get on YouTube, wait for like 2 hours while I like play video games or whatever, play Xbox, and then it finally fall asleep on the couch. That's a really important one. Just fall asleep on the couch like 10 minutes before this is done uploading, and then wake up at like 2 in the afternoon, complete the upload, and then go back to work at 5. That's pretty much it. That's been the routine for quite a while. Ever since I started YouTube, at least, which would be a couple weeks now, right? It's actually been going on for quite a while, which is pretty cool. I'm really excited that like I'm able to keep this going. So we're gonna play the 2-3 against the Paladin. I don't really see him having that much that can threaten us. I mean, like Argent Squire, we're just gonna hero power. Yeah, like this, I don't care. We're probably just going to trade into this guy and play another Aspirant. There we go. It's actually going to let us nourish on turn 3, which is really cool. I don't see him having an answer here. Unless he, like, plays Rallying Blade. Oh, no. This has got to be N'Zoth, right? This has got to be in the Zoth Paladin if he's running Doomsayer. He's trying to stall me out to the late game, and I'm not going to let that happen. I'm ramping up way too hard on him. Next turn is probably going to be Sylvanas, I think. True Silver. Okay, we're just going to have to Nourish, I think. Do I Nourish for mana? We'll see what I draw. We'll see what I draw. I think we Nourish for... Well, I think we're just going to Nourish for mana.
For the wilds.
I actually could have gotten a little cheeky there and Wrathed my own Aspirant to try to draw the card, but I think he plays something, I will Wrath it for a card, and then play either Sylvanas or Dark Arakoa, depending on what he plays. Volcanic Drake. Alright. Oh, perfect. Azure Drake. I couldn't even do that play I was talking about. So, that was actually a beautiful top deck. Just kill the Volcanic Drake. What deck runs Volcanic Drake? Is this Dragon Paladin? Is it one of those cheeky, like, Dragon N'Zoth Paladins that runs the Deathwing? Runs the new Deathwing?
The ancient one calls for the wild.
There we go. Now we're building a board against this thing. Which we're going to have to watch out for Pyromancer equality, as that'll wipe everything. So having like 2 big threats out there is really good for us. I'm probably not going to overcommit to this. You know, we're dealing 9 damage a turn, 10 if we use our hero power. That's pretty strong. That's a 2-turn lethal, considering we have Living Roots and Swipe both in our hand. I'm feeling pretty good about this position. And we're going to catch him before N'Zoth. Chillmaw, this is Dragon Paladin. Do I steal that? How do I can't steal it. I think I just swipe it and then I think I just swipe and punch it. Swipe.
wild.
He's trying so desperately to clear me. I really think this has to be the best answer. He didn't have the dragon. He didn't have it. There you go. That puts a little bit of pressure on the board. I was expecting him to have had the dragon there. I shouldn't have done that at all. That's okay, though. That's okay. We're going to... There's the equality consecration. He has to have equality. He has to have equality. Has to have equality. This shouldn't even be a thought. There you go. So, that does wipe our board.
Follow the rules.
And, oh, I want to say I'm sorry, but I'm so not. Let's just draw cards. Let's get our threats. Come on. Cthulhu, yes. I'm very happy to have Cthulhu. Azure Drake's a really good draw here. I think the 2/4s, or the 4/2 is even better. So Cthulhu is now an 11/11. Probably not going to be lethal with Cthulhu, unfortunately. Now let's see what he plays here. Because I imagine he's got to play something. Peacekeeper. Don't care. Forbidden Healing, he's going to go up to... Okay, he's going to go to 22. Just whatever. I'm not that concerned about it. Well, most of my deck is going to be under 5, so I can play a second card if I draw one with this. Swiping here really isn't that great of a play. Let's just play him.
Your deck betrays you.
I really want to keep that. Fine. He's trying to survive to N'Zoth, or at least survive to something. If Deathwing drops, I'm just going to play Sylvanas. Sylvanas is really a good play no matter what he does here. N'Zoth, Deathwing. That's a good one too. I'm actually okay with this. So he's really trying to heal up here.
Reporting for duty.
I think I'm just gonna swipe that. Because I want to clear out his stuff. And I'm trying to do as little damage to Rag as possible.
I have no time for games.
There. So now we're forcing him to trade here, because if he doesn't, I'm going to get a Ragnaros. That's going to be terrible for him. But whatever his next big card is, I think we're just going to take that. Come on, what you got? Come on, go ahead and play like Deathwing Dragonlord. I know that's what you're looking for. Equality. Not going for the, not going for the Pyromancer equality, though. Just Equality Consecration would steal that, so he's got to hit first. Oh, mistakes were made. Oops. That's mine.
That was a mistake.
He was wanting to clear it and swing for 8. That, oh.
The victory is
Yeah, that's game. If he had traded it in and then consecrated, it wouldn't have been so bad. But where it stands, that was not a good play. Alright, well, we ranked up again. We ranked up again. That's pretty cool. You know, we're doing decently well on the ladder. I tend to do okay at Hearthstone. You know, I usually tend to cap out around, like, ranks 8 to 10, somewhere in there. You know, a lot of times I just don't have the time to push higher up the ladder than that. But, yeah, we're around 20 minutes. I think we're going to call that an episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You know, you guys have heard the speech before. If you're new to the channel, though, and you haven't heard the speech before, yeah, like, subscribe, comment, do all sorts of fun stuff. Join the community. And I will be seeing you guys in the next video.